Hello everybody. It's the first installment of Truth Thursdays. I know I've made y'all wait way too long, and I'm really sorry about that, but we do have some news. How do y'all like it? I like it like a lot. So, let's get into this Truth Thursdays. Alright, so first thing, let's just talk about something I've seen a lot recently. A lot of times when I just go on my For You page, obviously a lot of people have cosplayers on their For You page. And a lot of times those cosplayers are OnlyFans people or people who, sell inappropriate content of themselves for money online. And obviously that is really bad. So, I don't really know I'm not going to say that, I can do anything to fix it, because I can't. It's their choice, it's a bad choice, but, it's their choice. And also, there are some people online that say they're Christians, but, let their girlfriend or themselves do stuff like this, which is really stupid and disgusting, if I'm going to be really honest. It's just disgusting. Because, in reality, if you're just selling a picture of yourself online and you're just oh, I'm a Christian, you're just a disgusting person. It's just something that's really disgusting that I don't know why people do. Another thing is, obviously LGBTQ is a really bad thing in the world. It's just a really bad thing. It's not a part of God's plan, And obviously, if it's not a part of God's plan, it shouldn't be done, And, it's I'm not going off script on this. I'm just making all this stuff up as I go. So, really, it's just a disgusting thing, in my opinion. They would, actually be homosexual. And I've met homosexual people, and, they're just disgusting in reality. Femboys are the same way, too. Femboys are the same way, because they're mostly gay. It's just really disgusting. Furries, straight furries, you're okay, but, obviously the gay ones. And, if a man's a furry, they're probably just a Discord moderator. And really weird. So, there's so many things to take into accountability when it comes to, the world. And obviously, another thing about homosexuality, it's just, really disgusting, and the Bible itself says, that's not how God intends for it to be. So if God doesn't intend it to be that way, it shouldn't be that way. That's just, overall true. It's just overall just how it's supposed to go. It's just true and holy. So, with that being said, how can we not participate in these things? Number one, I'm going to say, if you are gay, please change. Lettuce K, or Theobald the Bird. I didn't think that would be gay, with how bad booty they are on, unstable. They're really cool. I wouldn't think they were, any kind of gay. Well, they are. That's not good. They should be Christians. We all should become one Christian family that loves each other. And I don't know how to put this, but it's just a lot of things in the world, especially today, are just all about, oh yes, I love girls that are OnlyFans, girls on OnlyFans, they're so beautiful, and it's so much OF, I can't go 2 seconds of seeing a cosplayer without having to check them, and then find, especially, and goth people, goth girls, you see them on YouTube, they're probably OF girls, so I can't go 2 seconds without checking them, because if I don't, I'm probably seeing an OF girl. Which is, a lot of people do need change. we can't change them, sadly. I know that's such a sad thing. We can't change them to do right. I'm not saying anyone's gonna burn in the deep pits of hell, because that's unholy of me. But like, it's just not okay to do anything. All of this stuff. It's disgusting. It's weird. It's just very odd for all of the things I've been talking about, like homosexuality, being an OnlyFans girl, or man. Men do OF. Not as common, but I've seen people who say they're Christian and have them and their girlfriend do OF together. It's very disgusting. But like, there's nothing we can really do about it, sadly. That's the sad part. We can't do anything about it. We just have to let it happen in a way. Because we can't make them change. They aren't going to want to change. If they don't want to change, they aren't going to. No matter who tries persuading them. You know what? Actually, let's keep these weed seeds. All I have to say, really, is it's just really disgusting, you know, all of these things. And I want to, like, you know, get on there, talk more about it, because there's not a lot to talk about when everything in the world is the same. OnlyFans girls, homosexuality, and all this bad stuff. There's not a lot to talk about when it boils down to it, because, like, that's all people do nowadays. It's really weird. And, you know, people are probably going to get on to me in the comments like, no, you're weird. If you're talking about this, like, shh. Nobody's talking to you. It's just, sadly, something we can't control. Or something we can change. Because they're just going to be the same. No matter what. So, the best thing we can do is just not participating with them. All ties that we have to that person, gone. Like, if we watch their videos, like, you know, their actual YouTube videos, not their OnlyFans videos, we can just not recommend their channel anymore. Remove any ties of us ever watching them. You know, just, because, like, in always, my friends, always background check a girl. In real life and not in real life. Especially when you get older. Because that girl could be, like, someone who did really bad things before. And, like, it's just a horrible thing that sadly we cannot and will not be able to change other people. I just don't know what else to say. So if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe so I can keep doing this Strict Thursdays. Also, today, I'm going to be streaming. Stream what? Me trying to get $1 million on Donut SMP. Have a good day. Goodbye. And Jesus Christ, the Lord our Savior loves you.